79.3% of Americans are highly at risk, and it's because of something that's happening right now. Because experts say the next pandemic is upon us, and it is here right now in the United States. Now, I'm going to explain where this is coming from, but what you need to be extremely concerned with is that the next pandemic is likely going to be caused by a flu-like virus. Now, I'm going to address what this means and why many experts, even the World Health Organization, is highly concerned about the avian flu. So I'll address that in just a moment, but understand that right now, tests have been done, and 1 out of 5 samples of milk have been infected. This is highly concerning. I want to address what is going on at this time, what experts are telling us, and what you should do moving forward. So all I ask is one thing, takes 2 seconds, go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates, and now let's begin. So yes, the next pandemic is likely to be caused by the flu virus, according to scientists. It says influenza is still the biggest threat to global health as the World Health Organization raises fears about the spread of avian strain. Now I want to be very clear on something. We were not too concerned with the avian flu because this was infecting poultry, this was affecting birds. We weren't concerned there. But then it got transferred and then it was now infecting cattle. That was a little bit concerning, but nothing too big because experts were telling us the meat will be fine because we cook it. Eggs are fine because we cook them, right? But again, why can't we eat the chickens? Because we cook chicken as well. And then we started to see that, okay, we're a little concerned because we drink a lot of milk. 79.3% of adults, or 79.3% of Americans consume dairy. Let me just run some numbers by you. 80% of children between the ages of 2 and 8 consume milk. 57% of children aged 9 to 18 consume milk. 42% adults between the ages of 19 and 70 consume milk. And 60% of adults aged 71 years of age and older consume milk. That is a staggering number. Okay? Now, it's because of this right here. It says 1 in 5 samples of pasteurized milk had bird flu virus fragments, according to the FDA. It says milk samples from areas with infected herds of dairy cows was more likely to be positive. But keep this in mind. Milk does not just stay in one region. Okay? Milk will be transported to different stores and factories and warehouses and it will be shipped all around the United States. That's the concern, is now we cannot just localize the problem because they are shipping milk out everywhere. But again, 1 in 5 samples. I want to read you a little bit from this article. It says the Food and Drug Administration said Thursday that traces of the bird flu virus have been found in 1 in 5 samples of pasteurized milk. It said the tested milk came from nationally representative sample with more of the positive results coming from milk in areas with infected herds of dairy cows. It says as of Thursday, bird flu had been detected in 33 herds in 8 states. Idaho, Kansas, Michigan, New Mexico, North Carolina, South Dakota, Ohio, and Texas. Now, here's the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention. Because this is another infectious virus. Look at this. This is from billionaire Bill Gates from a 2015 TED Talk. He says, if anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely going to be a highly infectious virus rather than a war. Well, he's right. This did happen in 2020, and it's starting to happen now. But let's also listen or read this, what he had to say as well. Listen to this. And I quote, also related to pandemics is something people don't like to talk about much, which is bioterrorism. That somebody who wants to cause damage could engineer a virus, so that means the chance of running into this is more than just the natural cause epidemics, like the current one. Keep in mind, okay, that again, if we see any traces of the bird flu, in things other than birds, right? Poultry, chicken, turkeys. That's concerning. So it's mutated, but it's never really mutated before. And so this statement that, which is bioterrorism, okay, somebody can create it, manufacture this, that's concerning. That's from Bill Gates. But again, I want to show you this as well, because this article just came out today. It says the bird flu could jump to humans any day. This is according to a former Surgeon General. And he says it feels like 2020 again. Now, here's what I can tell you. This is starting to become a bigger issue than we originally expected. Okay, but I want to read you a little bit more from this NBC article about the 1 in 5 samples. Okay, look at this. It says the Agriculture Department to issue a federal order mandating that all dairy cows be tested for bird flu before they are transported between states. Now, I highlighted this one in gray. Let's read it. It says, health officials maintain and experts agree that pasteurized milk is safe to drink because the FDA detected small pieces of the virus in milk, not live infectious virus. Okay? There were pieces of the virus, but they were not live. That's the key there. Now, I can tell you this. I will probably wait a little bit before I go and drink a whole gallon of milk. There's other things you can do if you want dairy. You can eat other things as well. But that's part of the issue. Is just because it's pasteurized, is it really going to be healthy to drink? If 1 in 5 samples of pasteurized milk detected bird flu fragments, I'm a little hesitant to go and drink milk because of that. Same thing, eating cheese, right? Or what about just eating meat, right? It's concerning because, and again, I bring this up because I always wondered this, that they say we had to cull chickens. We had to just kill them off because they were infecting others. And again, we couldn't eat those because those were infected. But they say the eggs that they laid were fine because you cook them. But again, we cooked the chicken as well. So it just didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And now they're saying that no, you can eat the meat, right? It's perfectly fine. You can drink the milk. It's pasteurized. No big deal. But again, 1 in 5 samples tested positive. I'm curious. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that this is something that should be a little more widespread? We should let more people know that this is starting to spread. And some experts believe this is going to spread to people very soon. Again, like you said, bird flu could jump to humans any day. I don't know what's going to happen. But what I can tell you is this right here, based off all the things that I've read, the next pandemic is likely going to be caused by a flu virus. It's just which one. Right now, it's the avian flu, the avian strain that has the most people concerned. So, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Are you going to continue to drink milk? Are you going to continue to eat meat? Or are you going to stay a little more on top of things and figure out what is really going on? I wish I could tell you everything's going to be fine and you will be 100% safe. But again, just like in 2020, we have no clue what is going on. This is a new situation that we're all in, and we're all going to figure it out together. So that's what we know at this time. Again, as soon as I know more, I promise, I'll come back on and share all the latest news and updates. But that is what we know as of today. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing. I'll see you guys on the next one.